Hey, it's Eliana from Digital Airstrike, and we are broadcasting to you live from Las Vegas at NADA 2022. We are at the Digital Airstrike booth 2352W, and it is the best booth in the hall. If you are here, then you already know. And if you're not, you should make your way here. And like I said, we have a lot of people stopping by the booth, but I wanted to make sure that we heard from our fearless leader, the CEO of Digital Airstrike and co-founder of Digital Airstrike, Alexi Venneri, because Alexi, we've had a lot of great announcements this year at NADA, not the least of which was the release of our Trends Study, which just came out yesterday. It's our 9th annual Trend Study. It's the biggest one of its kind in the industry. Can you tell us why you ever got started with this and why it is so important that we do this Trend Study every year, and why Digital Airstrike is the leader when it comes to finding out what the customer experience is and how it affects you, the dealer?
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Eliana, and thank you to all of our amazing clients and partners. It's incredible. We've got over 7,000 clients now at Digital Airstrike, and so many of them are coming by the booth. First of all, just thank you. Thank you for everything you've all been through this past couple of years. It's so amazing to see everybody in person again. I mean, let's celebrate that for a minute. It's been amazing, and have so many of you coming by the booth, so many of you sitting with us. I mean, look around. We've got a lot of people talking not just about the Trend Study, but about our new CX technology that we're launching. But speaking of the Trend Study, we started this, it was actually 10 years ago, when we'd been around for about a year, and we wanted data on how consumers were leveraging social media. Were they actually going to the sites to research businesses? This is before there were even business pages on Facebook, which is pretty amazing. And there was no data, there was no study. So we started our own, and we've always been very specific to go to recent car buyers and car servicers, not people just in market, random consumers. We wanted to know people that actually did transact in the prior 6 months. So that's where we start. Over 5,000 consumers either bought or serviced a vehicle we surveyed. Independently, we didn't pre-qualify them to make sure they were like digitally savvy or anything like that. And we just asked them questions such as, do you read reviews online? Did it impact which dealership you did buy from? What are the challenges you're facing, right? We know inventory has been a challenge. Yes, 38% of them had challenges getting the vehicle they wanted, but it's really interesting. 60% say they preferred texting and digital communication to the old school pick up the phone or walk into a dealership. So times are changing. How they're buying is different. I think the consumers, as you all know, are less price sensitive. There's a lot of trends in our study you're going to want to check out, including the fact that 72% told us they're cord cutters. They now rely on streaming. So streaming programming, not cable, not broadcast TV, not maybe even radio anymore. They're going to streaming sites. So there's a lot of great information how we can help dealers leverage all the communication tools so our dealers get an unfair online advantage. So that's what it's all about. As well as we love consumers. We want them to have a great experience. We want consumers to prefer doing business with our dealers over, some of the disruptors. Like, you don't need to go to Carvana or Vroom. Why not come to our dealers? You're going to get the best service, the best reconditioning, the best financing, more options, and that high touch. So our CX technology is actually now enabling dealers to not just compete with those disruptors, but to blow them out of the water, because we integrate with over 149 technology platforms in our industry. So we don't ask our dealers to disrupt their other vendors necessarily. We will integrate and partner with them so our dealers get an advantage to be able to respond quickly, whether it's by text, omni-channel messaging, partnerships with Google, we've got partnerships with Amazon. We really just hope that everyone comes to our booth and sees our amazing new platform. And that's why we've got over 7,000 wonderful clients and dealers that work with us.
And thank you, clients and dealers that work with us. Now, 7,000, that is a lot. And I think that some people still see Digital Airstrike as, the first thing that we ever did, bread and butter, was social media reputation management, which is still very, very important. Right. But we're so much more than that. And the CX tech that we're showing this year at NADA really shows all the incredible touch points that we have throughout the customer journey, buying journey, and not just until they buy, but even after they buy as well. Can we talk a little bit about that? Because one of the things that we learned during these last 2 years with COVID is that people not only search for companies that will give them a better customer experience online, they will actually even pay more money for that service as well. So is that why Digital Airstrike made it a focus on their product path to make sure that CX technology was not only at the forefront, but that it is the best CX technology that you can get in the industry? Let's talk a little bit about that.
Absolutely. Well, that's 100% right. So consumers today, they want that high touch. They want dealers that will communicate with them in the way they want, right? And then they even want things like test drive at home. What about a 24-hour test drive? All of that, concierge delivery for service and pickup. So we help our dealers communicate all those wonderful things that we know they would do, but maybe they haven't really set up the communication channels or the process yet to talk about it. We help them with that. And then we just make it easy for consumers to interact. Consumers can do video chat with dealers. They can easily schedule, whether it's test drive at home or their service, their vehicle service. So a lot of things like that. I'd even go past the transaction. So something that I think is really unique about what we do, we've recognized that a lot of consumers are now doing pre-orders. Yes. They're waiting for EVs. They're waiting for those new vehicles to come out in that inventory. They're willing to do that. We got to keep them engaged. Refundable deposit, that should actually be a really scary word for a lot of the dealers. Those consumers are not just putting down that deposit with your dealership. They're going to 3 and 4 dealerships, different brands. They're not as brand loyal anymore. So how do you make sure that that deposit actually turns into more of earnest money for you as the dealer and OEM, and you keep that consumer working with you? You want to give them that better experience. And it's absolutely true. They're less price sensitive. They want that high touch. They want to feel great about their experience. And they want to really have a path to purchase over multiple years. That's also very different. It is the path to purchase. I know we got meetings going on. Hey, maybe we could show, just turn around there, see the path to purchase. We'll sneak a peek in this meeting. You guys can see there is all about the path to purchase. That is where it's at. You've got to be thinking long term. As a dealer, yes, you're making high gross right now. You're doing great, selling what you have because, supply and demand. But that is changing. That inventory is coming back. EVs are going to be hitting the market strong. You need a partner like Digital Airstrike that's going to really show you how you can leverage that relationship, that rapport that you're starting to build or you've built over years with those consumers. Keep them loyal to you, keep them buying, keep those grosses high, and also even sell them F&I after purchase. There's so many ways we now engage customer engagement, consumer engagement technology. That's what we do. And you need a partner that's going to help you maintain and even grow that gross, even as inventory comes back, and make sure you have wildly happy customers that are loyal to your dealership and your brand and OEM. And that's really why so many dealers work with us and so many OEMs partner with us. And we just want to thank all of you. And we're so happy to see you here.
And we're thanking them tonight, aren't we, Alexi?
Oh, my. We've had a line. It's already starting, our Party Pass pickup area. Every year we love to do our annual client appreciation event. This past couple years, because we couldn't have a big group, we actually brought some of our top clients to Sir Richard Branson's amazing private island, Necker Island, and his adjacent island, the BVI. And we got to sit down with the most incredible entrepreneur, I think, in the world, maybe in history. He's so brilliant.
He's an international treasure, and he must be protected at all costs.
We love him. So we've still been engaging with our dealers and our partners, and we're going to keep doing those amazing trips. We're very lucky to have partnered with him and his Virgin Unite group. But tonight we want to celebrate a little bit and have some fun. We're actually going golfing. Some of our dealers are golfing with us at the Las Vegas Country Club, and then we are throwing an epic back to the 90s event.
Throw an epic party. Okay, let's just talk
from a prior party. He's going to be here tonight with us. He is being joined by Sugar Ray from Mark McGrath from Sugar Ray. And we've also got Uncle Cracker. We've got the legendary Ori Spado. You got to meet him. He's an amazing character. He's the accidental gangster in a movie's being made about his life. And then we even have Brandy Glanville of the Real Housewives. She's going to be wonderful and fun to hang out with. So we encourage all of you to just celebrate. We're going to be outdoors. It's going to be a beautiful night at the Las Vegas Country Club. If you haven't yet come by the Digital Airstrike booth, you want to come by, take a demo, learn about our amazing CX tech, and maybe even, come to the party tonight, right? We'd love to see you.
We would love to see you. And that is booth 2352W in the West Hall. So if you don't know, now you know. You got to stop by the Digital Airstrike booth 2352W. Check out the CX tech. Amazing. Check out our trend study. Check out a demo, and then get yourself 2 passes to the party everyone's going to be talking about, the Digital Airstrike Client Appreciation Party. There is nothing like it, and we hope to see you here. I know the booth is pretty packed. I will tell you, the wait line for tickets is less than 5 minutes. So please stop by the booth. come now. If you are around, come now because the wait time is less than 5 minutes. It has been packed all day yesterday. It will be packed all day today. The party is tonight at 6 p.m. at the Las Vegas Country Club. There's also free shuttle buses from the Gold Lot, direct from here, from the convention center, direct to the Las Vegas Country Club. We have you covered, baby. Food, drink, exceptional entertainment, and just our appreciation. Right, Alexi?
It'd be so great to see everybody. You know, guys, we've pivoted as an industry. We're continuing to pivot. There's so much exciting things happening in automotive and with consumers. Let's celebrate. And we're all going to have an amazing year. So congrats to all of you. We love this industry. We love our dealers and partners. And I can't wait to see you tonight.
Neither can I. Let's party. Das rocks. We hope to see you here at the booth, and we hope to see you tonight at the party. We'll see you soon. Take care, everyone.